3 elderly people are now nursing minor injuries following an early morning fire in Romaine on Thursday. Kimberly De Souza has the details.
The victims have been identified as 61-year-old Brian Branca, 60-year-old Christopher Branca, and 50-year-old Yasmin Mohammed, who all lived at 398 Southern Main Road in Romaine. An eyewitness told TTT News that the occupants were asleep in their 3-bedroom, 2-story home when they were alerted that their house was on fire. The occupants escaped the blaze but suffered burns about their bodies and were taken to the hospital for treatment.
One of the fellows holding his head, so I mean he got on his head and on his back, and the brother got on the hand. I'm not sure about where the lady got hers, but they went with all 3 of them.
Their house was completely destroyed. The 2-story house located next door also suffered fire damage to the western side of the building. Additionally, the house suffered water damage, broken windows, and a damaged roof. While the upstairs apartment was vacant, 58-year-old Pamela Tilok Singh, who occupied the downstairs apartment, said she was sleeping when she felt the heat from the fire.
I seen outside bright. No, me thinking fire yet, I just feeling the heat. Is when I go in the kitchen and open the kitchen door. I see that and I can't come out because of the heat. So I come and I open here was locked. I come and I open and this gate is locked. I just put a lock on it. I come to see the town. When I see that blaze, the whole thing there was already under fire, you know.
Ms. Tilok Singh escaped unharmed but managed to save some precious smaller occupants in the process, 4 kittens.
I stand up by my van and from the time I see that fire, I run inside, pick up my key, jump in my van because I guess this. I jump in my van and I take the box with the little kitties, I leave the big one and them, I say they go come out.
The origin of the fire is still unknown. Investigations are continuing. Kimberly De Souza, TTT News.
One fire victim believes the damage to his home could have been avoided if there was a fire hydrant nearby to assist fire officers in putting out the blaze at a neighboring house in Romaine on Thursday. Steve Blaze, a resident of New York, currently in Trinidad, said he was informed that his house was on fire. Upon inspection, though, he saw the neighbor's house was ablaze, but the wind blew the flames to his 2-story house located next door, which suffered fire damage to the western side.
And the fire brigade came down here to out the fire, but the problem they have in Trinidad, there is no fire hydrant on the streets so the trucks could fill up their water. Why is this? You cannot get some fire hydrant on the streets here, so in case you have a major fire.
Mr. Blaze said there was damage to his roof as well as broken windows and electrical issues. Luckily, no one occupied the upstairs apartment as it is being renovated.